Good evening. Hi, Jackson. Mulishani, sound check. Is everybody okay? Sound check. Can you hear me? Dorothy Mulishani, how are you? How are you guys? Happy Saturday. Molibihavuti, mwachoma bwanji, mwakala bwanji. How's everybody doing? Love to you, by Dorothy. Love to you. By Liz Mlenga Mulishani. Mulishani by Lizzie. Cyrus Mulishani. Share, guys. How are you? Happy Saturday. I know I want to have program, Lelo. People are in the programs. Hey, Dodi, Mulishani, good to see you. Sending love, hugs and kisses. Sending love, hugs and kisses to everybody, including by praise singer. Today I love everybody, including by praise singer. But Nancy Mulishani, I'm good, thank you. Lizzie Mlenga, how are you? Chiteni share. Today's topic, guys, is really important, very important topic. Share, guys. Share, guys. Today I want to talk about the video which is circulating by Honorable Munir Zulu. Let me tag him as well. A video circulating by Honorable Munir Zulu, and he's talking about ethnic cleansing. Efonde fokulanda polelo. I'll tag Munir Zulu na batayali bachilanda po. I will tag them as well. Batayali talked about it. It's about ethnic cleansing, guys. We are talking about regionalism. We are talking about the tribalism and regionalism, which is taking root in our country. And I didn't want to come live today, but when I watched the video by Honorable Munir Zulu, I'm like, no. We must condemn, all well-meaning Zambians must condemn what is happening. If you haven't seen that video, it's on my page. I actually found that video on President Chirufya Tayali's page. So good evening, guys. Itenya I know people are busy, but share. Tag people. Type people's name, art, and their name. Guys, this is serious. When we have a sitting member of parliament who is an independent member of parliament talking about ethnic cleansing, then we must be worried. If you are a well-meaning Zambian who loves peace and who is a Democrat who wants to preserve the independence, who wants to preserve the peace we have enjoyed in this country, you need to be worried. Watch the video where Honorable Munir Zulu is talking about what the current government is doing using the police. Bruce Mwila Mulishani, Esther Banda, good evening. Yes, guys, everyone, all well-meaning Zambians at this point should be worried. If a sitting member of parliament can produce such a statement to say there is ethnic cleansing happening in the country, guys, we all must be worried. I will just get started. I won't be here long, so the people who are joining us can join us, or they can watch this video later. But share, guys, share. So to get started, I want to define ethnic cleansing. maybe some of you don't know the seriousness of what this word means, ethnic cleansing. According to ChatGPT, I got the definition from ChatGPT website, and it is saying that ethnic cleansing refers to the deliberate and systematic removal, displacement, or extermination of an ethnic, religious, or racial groups from a particular area with an intention of establishing a homogeneous population. It involves various forms of prosecution, including mass killings, forced deportation, displacement, sexual violence, and other acts aimed at eradicating or diminishing the targeted group's presence. So, Mayumfuira, that's the definition of ethnic cleansing. Now, to bring that ethnic cleansing, to break it down to our local political scene, to break down ethnic cleansing to our political scene, it's saying systematic removal. In this case, it is not removal, but it is persecution. So this new doom government is systematically persecuting people from certain regions of the country. New doom is systematically prosecuting people from certain parts of the country. You see how serious this is. This is the thing that causes civil war in a country. This is the thing that brings inkondo muchalo. Inkondo kutiabuka. Inkondo kutiabuka. Banyu doom efyo mlechita. Check yourselves. Check yourselves. So this new doom, they are systematically prosecuting people from certain parts of the country. We say no to that. Me, I stand against any ethnic cleansing of any form. I stand against it. I condemn any tribal, regional biasness or prosecution. I condemn it. I condemn it strongly, and I'm asking you, well-meaning Zambians, to join me and condemn this. Speak up. Let us all speak up and tell this government, whoever is issuing these instructions, to stop it. So ethnic cleansing is currently happening, guys. It is happening in our country. If you were doubting, Mr. Munir Zulu, Honorable Munir Zulu, is on camera saying that the government is doing this through the police. You are there in Zambia, you read the local news. Me, I'm not local, so some news, I miss it. I miss some of the things that are happening because of the time. By the time I wake up and I get to the news, it's been overtaken by events. So the important thing that I want to say here now is that video by Honorable Munir Zulu addressing his people, that there is ethnic cleansing, is very serious. It is very serious, guys. And then Chilufya Tayali, president for EFF, also produced a list to prove it. Chilufya Tayali produced a list to back up to show proof that there is ethnic cleansing happening in the country. And I am going to pull up that list right now. I am going to pull up that list right now. So in that video, Mr. Honorable Munir Zulu went on to say how they are conducting this ethnic cleansing. One of the tactics they are using, this new Dawn government using the police, Zambia police, one of the tactics they are using to conduct this ethnic cleansing is using police officers from the southern region of Zambia. They are using police officers from the southern region of Zambia and bringing them to Lusaka to conduct these arrests. And these arrests, the way they are conducting them, they are abducting people. They are actually abducting people. We also saw how Honorable Munir Zulu was arrested. He was ambushed and abducted. So I hear that, you know, it is on record that many people who are being targeted from these regions of the north and the east, they are ambushed. They are not, the police is not following the proper channel to arrest people, giving them call out to go to the police. They are not doing it. So they are actually performing police brutality. It's a form of police brutality where you are actually abusing the law to arrest people. The methods you are using when you have a suspect, when you have a charge against someone, instead of you using a call out to ask them to come to the police station, the police is actually engaging police officers from southern province to come to Lusaka and abduct people, suspects. Honorable Munir Zulu is one of the people who was abducted in such a manner by police officers from the southern region. All these activities are illegal. I must say here that Zambia is a democracy. Zambia is a democracy. Elwe Milanduta Shivola. When the government changes, you police officers who are being used to do this, or the authority that is giving you instructions to conduct this police brutality will be brought to book. I am just telling you. I am just telling you. So, does it mean that that all the suspects are from the northern and from the eastern province? So all the suspects are from the northern and the eastern province. And then the ones who are conducting these arrests are coming from the south. There are no police officers in Lusaka. If a suspect committed a crime in Lusaka, why are you engaging a police officer from southern province to come and abduct a suspect in Lusaka province? All these are illegal, guys. It is all illegal. Whatever they are doing is illegal. And the day is coming for reckoning. The day is coming. We are watching as Zambians, and we are not happy. We are saying that this is a New Dawn government. New Dawn government said they will practice the rule of law. Let us not use police brutality to enforce the law. I am not supporting any criminal. If somebody committed a crime, let them conduct the arrest and the investigations legally. Remember, any suspect is presumed innocent until found guilty in a court of law. So this thing of they are taking the law into their hands. They are taking the law into their hands. Any suspect is presumed innocent until found guilty in a court of law. So if you have a suspect, use the proper channels. Use the law to enforce the law. You can't enforce the law by breaking the law. Fiakana. That is what we call police brutality. If you enforce the law by breaking the law, that is police brutality. Nobody's condoning corruption. We are saying enforce the law in lawfully. Don't enforce the law illegally. Eh? So if you have a suspect, Pumulos Tumbeko is a suspect, issue a call out, report to this police station. But Pumulos Tumbeko is a suspect. You send police officers. I am in Lusaka. You send police officers from Southern Province to abduct me when I'm shopping at my store. What is that? That is breaking the law. That is police brutality. That is abuse of power. And we are saying that the day of reckoning is coming. The day of reckoning is coming when all these people, they will pay for committing crimes under oath, for abusing their power. I'm not here long. I just came to say, I'm just here to say I condemn this growing culture in Zambia of ethnic cleansing. If your suspects are guilty, follow the channel. Follow the right channel to prosecute the suspects. That's all we are saying. And then I have a list here which I want to read, which was written by Mr. Tayali. And it reads, I picked this list from social media. It might not be so accurate, but I read it. Remember the video of Munir Zulu. I think there's something to ponder. This week alone, these are the arrests that have been made. This week alone, the arrests that have been made. Mr. Chilufya Tayali, Mr. Vauden Finlay, Mrs. Del Silva Finlay, Dr. Chitalu Chilufya MP, Kelvin Fubewalia, Miss Caroline Mulalelo Kakulubelwa, Zakir Hussein Motala, Imran Lunats, Adudraf Motala, Zinda Basoko, Miss Margaret Faith Musonda, Mr. Chasia Kazembe, Miss Mwansa Chitoshi, Mr. Bwaria Chiti. And so far, the list of those arrested, Honorable Davis Mwila, Mr. Amos Chanda, Honorable Nixon Chilangwa, Honorable Given Luwinda, Honorable GBM Ronald Chitotela, Mr. Sean Tembo, Joe Melanji, Boma Lusambo, Honorable Masauso Kazungula Piri, Shishimba Kambwili, Fred Sonyamba, Davis Chama, Kalwe Mukosa, Macpherson Chanda, Malama, Kennedy Brian Yoni, Andrew Luwusha, Goodward Mulubwa, Clinton Chamba, Davis Chiposha. The list goes on, guys. It's 49 names. 49 names, and all these names, I've only picked like 1 or 2 names from the southern or western or northwestern region. Eh? Wusakalata wakwato mtundu, people. Wusakalata wakwato mtundu. There is no tribe which can be labeled to be like this tribe Niva Sakala. Because a thief is an individual thing. Somebody makes a choice to steal. So that's why we are saying to say this thing which the new Doom are doing, they are bringing division in the country. They are bringing division, and what do people do? What do people do when they feel oppressed? Consequences. What are the consequences of ethnic cleansing? If you chita, what are the consequences? Hmm? So if you tuli pano twakulalanda pantu nga tuli quiet bakulamuna kwati them. I'll be talking if this is like really big, guys. Ilidi ashidia ethnic cleansing elete nkondo mufialo. Some of Kurifialo, they are still fighting right now because of these things. Balelwa. Around the world, some countries are fighting because of this kind, where certain people in a country feel they are oppressed. They are targeted. They are being prosecuted unjustly. Filalete nkondo. Filalete nkondo. Ethnic cleansing can result in loss of human lives. Abantu kuti bafwa. Abantu kuti bafwa. You better check yourselves. When you don't checking any consequences of ethnic cleansing, loss of human life, mass killings, execution, forced disappearance, and other forms of violence. We saw abduct Chirufya Tayari. Chirufya Tayari was almost abducted. And when that didn't work, the case was turned around against him. Ethnic cleansing is violent. It's a violence. Ni violence visana. Mufialo, people are still fighting wars. Abapandelanda, so people are fighting wars because those people who are victims of this ethnic cleansing, they react. No, but if people start reacting, what is going to happen in the country? Loss of human lives. Abantu balambo kulwa. Let us learn by experience of others. Let us avoid these things. Let us not bring chaos on ourselves. The way we are going, the way we are heading, is not a good path. Mass killings, execution, disappearances. People will be displaced. That's another thing. People will start running away from Zambia. But Henry Musukuma, you go and tell that to Munir Zulu. Go and tell that to Munir Zulu, because I'm not the one who brought this topic up. It is there to say, in Zambia, what is happening is ethnic cleansing. It's Munir Zulu who is saying that. And I'm reacting to that because I'm not happy. I am not happy because they are being abducted. People are being abducted. Munir Zulu was apparently abducted. Why wasn't he given a call out to go to the police station? And Munir Zulu has said in that video that the police officers who are abducting people, they are coming from Southern Province. It is there. It is there. Tamle fire want to issue information if you're You don't want people to know what you're actually doing, what actually this New Dawn government is doing. Me, I'm here to tell the New Dawn government to say, if there is a criminal, follow the right channel to prosecute people. You don't try to enforce the law by committing a crime. It is a crime. You abducting people, it is a crime. You taking police officers from Southern Province to come and abduct people in Central Province when they are police officers in Central Province is abuse of power. So I'm talking about the consequences of ethnic cleansing. There will be refugees. Abantu balambo kubutuka muchalo. Tualese kate yapa nomba, we have a lot of Congolese bali butuka muchalo. Because kwali wa ethnic cleansing ku Congo. A lot of people ku Somalia, balama Somalia na besa ku India babutu kenshi. So if the ethnic cleansing continues, people will be forced to flee to other regions where they are safe, leaving their families. Zambia has been a peaceful country from the beginning. Zambia, we've been a home to refugees from other countries. Number Zambians will start fleeing from their country after 58 years of independence. Guys, let us stand up and condemn this. Destruction of communities. In the end, what is this new dawn aiming by targeting? What do they want to achieve? By targeting the people from the north and the east. If these people from the north and the east, they have crimes, follow the law to prosecute them. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. You cannot make the police now to become the judge and the jury. Police officer mamu funyanga tuishingani kukumwapanga ya aisa mkako muntu mamubika mma sales chap. And that person cannot even be sent to through the proper judiciary system. 48 hours achita appear before a judge, case up. Charge the people, follow the law. But to mineniama call out yabantu. These are, you know, whatever the case, there is a law. There is a law, there is a way to procedure, how to behave. Zambia is a democracy. We have a constitution. And then emotionally, we are affected too. This ethnic cleansing is affecting all of us emotionally. I didn't even want to come here. I didn't want to come live, but because I have a big following where I comment on what is happening in the country, I must comment on this and give my take to say we condemn this, what is happening. Use the proper ways to arrest people and charge people. Use police officers, local police officers. If Munir Zulu committed the crime, he's in Lusaka, send him a call out. He's not even an ordinary person. He's a member of parliament. He has no flight risk. Why bring somebody from Mapangaya or wherever they are in southern province, Mapanza, to come and arrest Munir? That is abuse of power. If you're Tulekana, and even people are wrong, the way you are treating them, that's why all these things are coming up. You are abusing your power. You are targeting people from a certain tribe. We say no to that. And this is causing political instability. Already Zambia is politically unstable. Zambia is politically unstable because of the police brutality. The police is not acting in fairness. The police is being used by this ruling party. There is no separation of power. So far now we have over 30 political parties. Why do we have over 30 political parties? Because they feel the government that is there is not representing their interests. So everyone wants to be like, I want to be a president, so when I go there, I can represent my interest. If we have a government who is fair and partial to everyone, no, people won't feel the need to form 30 political parties. Why do we have 30 political parties, honestly? It's because they have seen From PF, it is the same thing, you know. Regionalism, tribalism, PF. Twice a Munir Dawn, Navena regionalism, tribalism. I had hoped that maybe New Doom would kill this regionalism and tribalism and respect the rule of law and be free and fair and impartial in the application of the law. But lo and behold, what is happening in New Dawn is the same. Actually, they are even validating their behavior to say PF used to do this. So are we going to get anywhere if we are so petty to have a governance of comparing, of doing things to compete with the previous did? Remember, no one in life, you don't get anywhere by looking back. Vengeance is for God. Do the job. We have a law. If they are criminals, they are suspect them, prosecute them according to the law. Do not commit a crime by, you know, do not try to persecute someone by committing another crime. These abductions have to stop. That's where, for me, I know in PF they had problems and everything, but now the thing is what's happening. Whoever is committing a crime, they are not following the law to arrest those people. And that is wrong. Nobody is supporting any criminal. Any crime or criminal suspect must be prosecuted. But they must be prosecuted within the law. The police officers, New Doom must follow the law to prosecute these people. And lastly, a consequence of this ethnic cleansing is a international condemnation and accountability. All these things I'm saying here, they are on the internet. I'm not getting things from my head. Number one, I say there will be loss of lives. We saw what happened in Rwanda. Well, Rwanda, refugees, we saw that. People will start running from Zambia. People will start running from Zambia. Eh? And you know what happens when people run from Zambia. With people who have displaced them. Destruction of communities. When people live, they don't live with their families, they go alone. You know? Like Chirufetayali every day is always saying, I'm scared, I'm scared. One day Chirufetayali might decide to go to another country for the fear of his life. He will be a refugee in some country and his family will be displaced. Not only his family, all of the people who support his cause, even myself, I will be affected in some way. Social and psychological impact connected. Socially, psychologically, we will be connected. Kwamba nomboku la sala. Umwana wesungalefo kupaoleopo mtundunshi. You know, those people, you can't marry that tribe because that tribe, they are the one persecuting us. You know, Mwaleta ma social problems. Number when Kaunda tried so much to kill that. We have intermarriages in Zambia. We are one. We live as one. In churches, in our marriages, everywhere. But in politics, you want to separate us. And these same people who are separating us, they have tribes they have intermarried in those tribes. So it's a hypocrisy. It's hypocrisy in the highest order. And for me, I'm ending internationally, Zambia is going to be condemned. Ethnic cleansing is considered a serious violation of international law and human rights norms. It draws international condemnation, sanctions, and diplomatic intervention. So this is going to happen, guys. If we have a member of parliament who is elected by his people there, Munir Zulu is not a nobody. He was elected. Saying we are facing ethnic cleansing, you will see the international communities will start knocking at the door of Zambia. Because it's a violation of international law and human rights. Sanctions will be coming to Zambia soon. And there will be diplomatic interventions. And these people, they will be held accountable through various mechanisms. If you are there, you are perpetuating. If you are involved in any way or any form of this ethnic cleansing, deliberately prosecuting people, causing torture, pain and anguish to Zambians, because they are from a certain region, you will pay. The day is coming. I'm telling you. This thing is big, because if you are little condom chalo. First World War, Second World War, ethnic cleansing was one of the reasons of those First World War and Second World War. And the world never wants to go back to those days. Would wonder what happened in Rwanda. Eh? So I see that this ethnic cleansing, if it's not contained now, I see cases being opened in international courts of law. There are going to be tribunals. Truth and reconciliation processes are starting in Zambia. We need to remedy this before we get to Inkondo. We need to stop it in its tracks. And tag somebody. I know they watch my page, so I'm just saying, you gotta change your course. Fix it. You are imploding the country. But you don't, what you are doing, you are imploding the country. So fix it before it breaks. Don't let this situation get to worse. Yes. And I'll read your comments and I end here. I'm reading your comments. Joseph say, you compare PF cabinet and UPND cabinet. And that's the problem. We want to move forward. You cannot compare PF and UPND. We want to move forward, you know. How can we move forward if you want to do the same crap we are about PF? Crap eh? That is the problem right there. Because you have not moved on. You fooled the Zambian people to get a vote. You lied to the Zambian people to get a vote. And you were lying to say things will be better. But actually, your reason of coming to government, you want vengeance. Eh? Mulefire vengeance. PF. If you're mulefire. And we as the Zambian people, we are saying no. These PF, if they committed crimes, prosecute them in the right manner. Don't prosecute them in a way where they feel they are being, violated or abused. Follow the right channels of prosecuting people. We have those channels in the laws. Hi, Zen. Yes, Sarah, I see you. Thank you, thank you. And this is what we are saying, The police, Christian Gulube says the police cannot follow the law. They are just being pushed. It's like you have a dog and you are telling it to whom to bite. And this is where the problems will come in. Because that dog whom it's biting, there are people who are being tortured. You are violating their rights. It's a torture. It's abuse of power. You can't just do what Banyu Dawn is doing. They need to do it within the law. If PF committed crimes, let them prosecute them following the law. This thing of ukusenda bakapokola from southern province, ukwisa mkuchikukako omuntu ali mulusaka, that is abuse of power. It's abuse of power. Yes, but Joseph, and there are 15.2 million of us. 15.2 million of us are not UPND and are not PF. But we want this country to be ruled democratically. We want the country to be ruled democratically. Abuse of power ya chilamo. This draconian ruling, police brutality ya chilamo. Brian Sopotu, the point of message is ethnic cleansing. Ethnic cleansing. There is a video where Honorable Munir Zulu is explaining what ethnic cleansing is. And you can go back and watch my video and catch up what I've said. I'm almost winding down now. Bazain tulelanda pali ethnic cleansing. Kuli video where Munir Zulu ba postile. It is there on Chilufya Tayali's page, and I'm here to condemn the ethnic cleansing. We are here to condemn it. We are condemning it 100%. We don't want war in Zambia. Mukalete nkondo, mulandu mwalikwata beef na ba PF. Bushemwa ishire mkuteke chalo for ba PF. Eh? Imwema New Dawn, did you come to govern the country because of PF? No. You came to govern the country to take care of 20 million Zambians. But all we are hearing every day is you violating, torturing by PF. But PF won't complain if you prosecute them within the law. You know? We all know the law. Umuntu nangu nalufyanya is presumed innocent until they are found guilty in the court of law. So follow the law in as much as we want your corruption fight against the PF to be completed. You cannot abuse power because umuntu, is a suspect. No. The people are suspects until presumed guilty in a court of law. Respect the laws of Zambia. We are not going to sit back and allow Imweba New Dawn to trick Zambia kwa tichalo chenu. Zambia ya nyoko. When you have power, you are a custodian of the constitution and the power. It doesn't mean that Zambia nomba ya aluka ni personal private to hold that. No. There are 20 million Zambians and they need to see fairness and justice in your applications of the law, in your operations, in everything that you see, say, or do. It has to be fair. Democracy, equality, justice. Twakulalanda. You can't come here and start telling me what to talk about. This is my page. So I will talk what I feel fit. If there's something that is burning on your heart, you can create a page and start talking about whatever you want. That is democracy. This is the whole problem of this New Dawn. You want to control everyone. You come to my page and you want to tell me what to talk about. Eh? No. That's why even per Facebook, when you open a page on Facebook, it always asks you what is on your mind. So party talk about something else. Go on Facebook, open a page, and Facebook yala what is on your mind. Then you start talking about it. For me, what is on my mind now is ethnic cleansing, and I'm worried because it's a violation of human rights and international. Violation of human rights and international law. They must know. We have to educate them. Maybe tabaishwa. You are committing crimes. Ethnic cleansing is just that thing of taking a police officer from Mapanza olo Mapangahi mafunya kapokola kumazabuka olo kumonze aisa mkako muntu mulusaka. That is a violation of someone. amta abduct you alea kustolo bamuika tapamsebo bamukaka. That is abuse of power. You are abusing somebody's right. Human right number shani yailanda pama arbitrary arrests. Let me bring my human rights sheet. It's right here. Yes, I have my human rights here. Human right number 5. No one shall be subject to torture or cruel, inhumane treatment, degrading treatment or punishment. Yes. Mwabula kapokola from mapanza olomonzi aisa mkaka umuntu mulusaka. Umuntu ale yendela from nowhere ba mkaka. That is a violation of human right number 5. Torture and inhumane treatment. Equality before the law. Human right number 7. We are all equal before the law and are entitled without any discrimination to equal protection of the law. And entitled to equal protection against any discrimination in violation and against any incitement of such discrimination. It's discrimination. We are all equal because it's wakutumine wakapokola ulenda ulea kunganda wakutumina wakapokola from Monze baisa kukakapamusebo. That is discrimination. Now we pay omuntu over a simple case obenga kulembela call out efe baleisa mkula kukakida pamusebo ulea kustolo. Ule nina mmotoka ya ulefu mapanchito ba ita wakapokola. They are stalking you and apprehend you. Human right number 10. Right to trial. Everyone is entitled to full equality to a fair and public hearing by an independent and impartial tribunal in determination of his rights and obligations and of any criminal charge against him. So you are keeping people, you know, some of the people you are keeping, their cases, they are available. You should let them go. 48 hours, send them to a court. And the last one, innocent until proven guilty. Human rights number 11. Everyone charged with a penal code has a right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty according to the law in a public trial, which he has had all the guarantees necessary for his defense. No one shall be held guilty of any penal code on account of any act or omission which did not constitute a penal code under national or international law at the same time when it's committed. These are human rights. Because abantu balefyengele shiwe chalo chonse. That's why kwali human rights. That's why every country has a constitution. To avoid deflection. Harry, I'm adding you and then I'm going to sign off. Yeah, so if you want, we are not going to sit and watch our rights be violated. Not because no. People have to follow the law in implementing the law. You can't implement the law by breaking the law. No. And we'll be here, we'll be talking. It has to stop. You let this country If your PF versus UPN, PF prosecute them within the law. Don't abuse the law to prosecute PF. Munir Zulu is not even a PF. He's independent. But so anyone who is opposing their view is the enemy. What kind of ruling is that? Anyone with an opposing view ni enemy yobe. No. Democracy is the ability to accept people's views, agreeing to disagreeing. A democracy. Accepting criticism, even if it's harsh. No one is perfect. What more when you're governing 20 million people? Do you expect 20 million people to agree with anything you say? No. Me, I am from South. I am half Lozi, half Tonga. I am half Northern. My bloodline runs through all Zambia. And that is 70% of Zambians. We are all like connected. We have intermarried, you know, whatever. Some people, they come from, you know, they only have like Northern, but we are one. Here in America, we are almost 300 million people. Different races from all parts of the world. But you know what makes this country tick? Even if we have problems, their law is respected. Of course, here and there are problems, but there are people from all over the world. Number if to the Bantu Mobene, same DNA, same ethnic group. Twapusana fye imitundu. Apopene pa problem. When people like here who are American, no tawapusene imitundu na mapusana ama genetic whatever is skin color, fiance, different cultures from different continents. Look at what is happening in UK right now. Prime Minister temwenye ku UK. In UK nga kuti bayabula Prime Minister mwenye. What more Muzambia? Why can't we all get along and respect the law and love one another? Why? Why is it so hard? You came on a promise of fixing things. Which to fix things yoku. Agenda mwakwete nankan. Ni revenge. Your agenda was revenge. Vengeance is for God. It's not for any human being. If they are corrupting people in PF, which we know, there were things which were corrupt happening in PF, prosecute them within the law. The same way whenever you doom, if you're mulechita, we'll come and prosecute you. If you are doing corrupt practices when you doom, we'll also prosecute you within the law. But we are not going to harass you or torture you. Arresting you, that is abuse of law. No one is above the law. Zambia is not, you know, that's why once Europe people left Europe because they monarchy ku Europe That's why people left Europe, kuma Americas, kuma Australias, via all over the world. Via kuma Africa, South Africa, because of oppression. But no, now people can't go anywhere. We are in Zambia there. You have to behave correct. And there are international laws which you are going to be accounted and held accountable for. If the Zambian law can't hold you accountable, international laws will hold you accountable for your crimes. Every day I want to call irishani. Every freaking day. What is the first thing I see is someone outside the police station going to see somebody. Why can't you do a call out from a police station? You just have an interview 2-3 hours umuntu mwamuleka. What is the point of keeping somebody mu police station 48, 72? 3-4 days na musungo mundu on a bailable case. Mulachita torture abantu, you are torturing people for tulekana. Ela to alifa mama police mwadi wa congested. So that's that, guys. I'm done. But yeah, we'll be talking about it. We will be talking, and they have to listen. Because what they take abantu. ngole take abantu, you have to listen to abantu bole take. Period. And you have to follow the law. The law. They can't be abusing the law to prosecute people. You are committing a crime, and we'll come here and condemn it. And if anything comes up, I'll come and talk. So thank you guys. Have a good day. God bless you. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Follow, like, share the video. Tag people. They need to see it. Thank you guys. Good night. Have a good weekend. God bless.